Well, hey folks, here's what we got for dinner tonight. I don't know what kind of steaks these are. The wife got them out of the freezer. These are from our local butcher, local rancher that we bought. And she marinated them with some seasoning and some orange juice. If you haven't done that, it's awesome. I learned about this from the Cubans and the Mexicans in Las Vegas. You go to one of those Mexican meat stores and you'll see the meat and it's got the seasoning, and it's got like bell peppers and onions, and it's marinated in orange juice, and it's freaking awesome. So we do it like this now. I don't know if I'll be able to film this by myself. We're going to try it. Oh yeah, got the grill nice and hot. We should get some nice grill lines in it there. Yeah, the guy that first told me about it, he was a Cuban guy. But he told me go to the Mexican market and get it. So I guess, it's just a thing. But that orange juice, you marinate it in there for several hours. It's really good. Anyways, that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Well, hey folks, I was just going to make this a what's for dinner video only real quick. I was just going to get me putting them on there and then flipping them over and take another video, but I figured I'd go ahead and get some video of the backyard and check out this weather, huh? Check out these dark skies. I don't know if you can hear it. There's thunder off in the distance. Yeah, I've got my CB radio unplugged. I don't want that to get hit by lightning and transfer inside. There's the sun. Yeah, so anyway, we took a ride up to Lake Tahoe yesterday. The guy was giving away some firewood, some pine. That's what they have up there, a bunch of pine trees. I don't know exactly what kind it is. But, they have so much of it up there. When they cut it down, they'll usually just give it away. It's not like here where you're going to pay $300 or $400 for a cord of cottonwood. Up there, you can get the good stuff pretty much for free. You just got to drive up there. It was a nice drive up there. But as we got closer, it kept getting darker and darker. We hit a lot of rain up there. Thunder, lightning. It was real nice. I didn't realize how much it was raining, honestly, until I had the wood loaded up on my trailer. And when I got back in the truck, boy, my back was soaked. I didn't have a jacket on, just a t-shirt, and I was pretty soaked. But got the wood loaded up. It was a nice drive anyway. Went and grabbed a bite to eat. Took a drive back home. We actually hit rain the whole way home. And when we were coming home, we were heading east. And, that's how the storms go here. They go from west to east. So we were just driving into what we missed going up there. And then my buddy he lives around Denver, Colorado. I talked to him today. He said must have made it his way because they're getting all kinds of rain up there, thunder, lightning, everything else. And if you look on a map from where I live and where he lives in Colorado, it's like a direct straight line east. So yeah, they seem to get our weather like a day later or so. Yeah, just wanted to show the skies though. This is how it's been going here for the last couple of weeks. You wake up, it's nice and sunny, and then clouds start building. Might get a light sprinkle 1, 2 p.m. Then later on in the day, get a gray overcast sky. You'll start hearing some thunder rumblings and some lightning far off in the distance. Not sure if you can hear it. It's faint, so it's pretty far away right now. And then we'll usually get an afternoon shower, and then the thunder it'll get louder, and we'll get some lightning strikes that are a bit closer. But nothing like they had up there at higher elevation at Lake Tahoe the other day. I think I looked. I think where we picked up the firewood, it was about 6,500 feet in elevation. I'm about 4,200 feet right here where I'm at. So it's still a pretty nice elevation. This is definitely high desert right here. Well, you can hear my dogs over there crying like little babies. Well, I say we go check on those steaks, huh? See what's going on there. And if anyone's wondering, all 17 of those koi fish are still in this bucket and they're still alive. They're kind of down there a little far right now. It might be kind of hard to see, but at night there's a light in there and you can see them all in there. And once again, guys, I didn't put them in there. They either came on the plants last year or a bird brought them in. You can kind of see some in there. But yeah, they're still all alive. Since then, I put a nice pump and filter in there. This here in this half wine barrel, that's going to be a beautiful butterfly bush when that blooms. There's Bird Village there. All right, let's go see what's going on over here. This grill doesn't get that hot when the lid's open. So, yeah, I don't think they're ready to turn yet. I figure I'll let them get crispy on the one side, flip them over, do the same thing on the other side. You know, I do turn them diagonally so I get grill marks on them. And then I'll shut the lid, turn the heat down, make sure they cook inside. Because my wife doesn't eat, she doesn't really like steak, so myself and my son will eat it. And we both like ours more on the medium well side. Yeah, I just checked them. They need a little more time. But while we're out here, I'll film a little more, kind of see what's going on. It's a nice day to film. It's not hot, overcast. I'm expecting the sprinkles to be coming pretty soon here. Show you what I picked up here for lighting out here. I'm not a fan of that infomercial stuff, especially the Bell and Howell stuff. You guys are probably familiar with that if you watch any As Seen on TV stuff. Let's see if it'll Bell and Howell. But I was at my local Walmart and I saw these. They're called the Bell and Howell Color Burst solar lights. They come in a 2-pack. They were $30 and they were clearance for $10. So I figured, what am I going to lose getting 2 of them for $10? And you know, they're dusted on solar. They're not motion. They're just solar lights. Obviously, you can mount them on your house or a building, or they come with these heavy-duty stakes. I was pretty surprised how heavy-duty they are. They got pretty big solar panels on there too, you know, so they should run all night. They're LED. You can have white light, like a purplish pink light, a blue light, or you can do, you know, the color changing where it'll rotate. Kind of see what they look like there. So I was pretty impressed with these, and I looked them up, and they're still selling for about $30 online or whatnot. My Lowe's had them on clearance for $19.99, so I went down there and bought another pack. So I've got $30 in all 4 of them total. If I don't like them, I can return them. But I think, you know, for a As Seen on TV product, these actually seem pretty darn robust. I'll probably make a video of them at nighttime. I don't like a lot of light in my backyard, you know, because it kind of ruins it. It's still dark here where we are. It's not like Las Vegas or something. We still have great night skies. You can see all the stars and everything. But I think I'm going to put these on the blue setting, so it's just a little bit of, you know, accent lighting. And right now I have some red ones up there on top. They're about 3 years old. You can see them there on each side of my goat on the hill. I think I may put one of these maybe to accent that fence right there, maybe to accent the back wall, and maybe you know, the side of the shed or something, maybe even over here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna put them to good use. I might even put them in the front yard, but we'll figure it out. I hear the thunder, but it's definitely far off in the distance, you know. Well, that windmill never looks like it's going as fast as it really is, I guess because of the frame rate. Haven't had that antenna cranked up, but maybe 2 times this whole year. I don't talk much on the CB anymore, but when I do, I leave it right there. It really don't matter for skip how high it is. It gets out there no matter what. Local talking, yeah, you got to crank it up as far as you can to, reach out as far as you can. Sounds like my neighbor's mowing their lawn over there. Let's go check on these steaks, folks. Well, they say when you see blood on the other side, that's usually the indication you can flip them over. So you go ahead and get them flipped real quick. Well, I went ahead and flipped them. They may have needed just a little more time on that side. Not sure. But they're definitely cooking. I'm going to let this side go for a little while. Then I'll go ahead and turn the heat down and close the lid and get them cooked up inside. Maybe you guys know what kind of cuts of meat, steak this is. I'm really not good on that. Like I say, we got it from the local rancher. We buy a quarter of a cow at a time. And man, you can just tell these are going to be really tender. They're just kind of falling apart. You can kind of see that. Yeah, I'm not sure what they are. I don't know if that's T-bone or I don't know. I know they're going to taste good though. So anyways, while we're out here, these are all from last year. They've popped up, just seeds I've thrown in here, and I didn't plant anything in here this year. I just let them go. Now this one here, I believe this is a, what do they call that? A daylily or something? I forget. I don't remember ever putting these in here, but if I did, I'm assuming that must be a bulb. Maybe I did put one in here one year. I don't know. But whatever it is, it popped up, and it's a pretty flower. It's a blooming in there. Looking nice. You can see the climbing roses are doing good. I've got to get up here and hand prune these again. I got to be careful, though. I've got a bird nest right there in the corner. There's a family of birds, of little chicks on there. So I just hand prune it. That way I don't disturb them. I've got a trailer full of wood outside, but this here's my wood that the only thing I use this for is my fire pit in the backyard. I'm just a hoarder, so I have lots of wood. This here is a pine. I believe it might be lodgepole pine. I got this from Oregon here, this part. All this here, most of this is cottonwood. I got pretty much all this for free. Or I paid maybe $100 for all of it. It used to be way above my fence. But yeah, that's mostly cottonwood. There's a little bit of a few pieces of maybe pine, a couple other things in there, but that's mostly cottonwood. But you can see I got it up on solid pallets there to keep it so it doesn't get wet, or so it doesn't get damp from the ground. But it makes an excellent habitat for the lizards. I've got so many lizards in there. The daytime they come out, they sun themselves, they see you, they do their little push-ups to tell you, back off. I'm a big nasty lizard. But yeah, this is a great habitat for the lizards. And any spiders or anything that live in there, well, I'll tell you what, the lizards eat them right up. I have put my tortoises back over here for the meanwhile. Here's my compost bin right here. This thing is just full of red wiggler worms. You reach in there and you can just get they're everywhere. They spill out the bottom. That's why this grapevine, it'll just get huge. It'll grow over my wood, over the fence. I think it's just all those nutrients because the bottom's open, just feeds it. But I got some mulberries and stuff over here. There's my little above ground tortoise over here. I also have the one at the top of the yard. But she'll probably lay her eggs, I think. I think it's either July or August. I don't remember. But she usually lays them right around here in this area. She'll dig in there and lay her eggs. So they're in there right now. Of course, I got some water, and I feed them stuff every day. There's that sky over there. That there's to the west. That'll be the southwest over in that direction there. This here's facing due east over this way. Northeast and north over there. You might be able to hear that thunder. Sounds like it's to the east of me. Not really sure though, it's kind of hard to tell. These steaks are getting done. I might as well show you guys some of the stuff over here. These all came back from last year. You guys know what these are, let me know. I just call anything purple, I just call lavenders. I'm not sure what they are. You know what? I see them in the garden center, so next time I'm there, I'm going to have to look at the tag. But yeah, these all popped back from last year. There's nothing in this bucket over the winter, and they're doing great in there. Real pretty. Little hummingbirds go to them, butterflies, stuff like that. I picked these two guys up on clearance. I got to get these planted. But I do have a problem with plants. I bring home more than I need. That there's a Charles Joy lilac. That's going to be real pretty, huh? And this here is a rhododendron, a Vulcan it says. And I know the tortoises will love to eat those. And these will both overwinter and come back next year. I just either have to get more half wine barrels or dig holes and get them in the ground. Here's the mint, exploding like it always does. And here is the cat mint. Look at that. Thing just gets crazy. And yes, the wind blows it all over the yard, and I got to pull all the volunteers out everywhere. Tell you what, guys, if you want something that's going to take over your yard and come back every year, cat mint is where it's at. Not catnip, but cat mint. Yeah, sorry for the dogs crying. But there's definitely some thunder off in the distance. I hear it. Shh, shh, quiet down. Birds are still singing, though. There are some babies in here. When I get close, they hunker right down, though. See if we can see them. Probably not. Got it zoomed out pretty far. Ah, shoot, you'll have to trust me. They're in there. There they are. Oh, one just flew out. Oh, shoot. Hopefully that was a mom. Maybe it was the dad. But anyway, yeah, there's still babies in there. I see them. They're little fuzzy things. That was one of the parents right there. I did go ahead and pick up a couple of these lavender. Once again, I'm calling them lavenders. But that's what it said on the tag of these. Got these at Lowe's today. I just like the colors. I've got some in the front yard and they just look so nice. So I just had an extra pot, set it on top of this stump that someone carved into a chair here. Ran a drip line to it. It's good to go. All right, folks, we're going to go check on those steaks one more time, and then I think we're going to be done. Thanks for watching. Oh, and an exciting thing. I've been trying to get crows or ravens or something to land in my yard for years. Today, actually yesterday, I threw some peanuts on top of my shed. You know, whole peanuts with the shells on them. And this morning, I had 4 crows in my yard. And that gold pan right there, that Garrett gold pan, I had it filled up with peanuts. And they are down there eating them. And I was so excited to see that. So hopefully they'll come back every day now. Not sure if you can hear the thunder off in the distance. It's definitely getting closer. Yeah, it's rumbling. It's just far away. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. You know, my wife bought me a badass Canon camera for Christmas with all kinds of attachments and lenses, and haven't even tried it out yet. I'm just intimidated to use it. I'm gonna have to pull it out and try it though. I bet it takes some real good pictures and video. All right, folks, there's those steaks. I think I'm gonna flip them one more time. So there we go, just flipped them. They're looking pretty good. I think now I'll turn the heat down and shut the lid just for a little bit so they're cooked through. I'm not going to make them totally well done, but I'll leave a little pink in there, just not a whole lot. Anyways, folks, thanks for watching. If you're still here, we'll see you next time. 302 High Desert Radio up here from Northern Nevada, saying goodbye.